What is going on, YouTube? This is Cosmo Clay coming at you with another video. Today I wanted to do a video for my friends that have been asking me what I buy in this market, why I buy it. And also I have to say that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I've been in the cryptocurrency area since 2016. Learned a lot of things, and I just want to share those with you for entertainment purposes only. So make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get on into it. So, Bitcoin. 2016, you couldn't really buy much other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I bought my first Bitcoin for about $711. And I learned a lot then, but you want to really kind of place yourself in the mindset of somebody that was right here in the market, not knowing what was going to happen, and all of this was going to play out. So just kind of put yourself back in that mindset and think, should I buy Bitcoin when it's right here? Or should I wait until it goes down here? Now, another thing is that the market is unpredictable. So knowing that, nobody knows if this is just the start of the pump, which I believe, but no one knows if it's the start of the pump or if we're going to have 90% downside from here. So that's something that you want to definitely be aware of. Think about buying Bitcoin right here, seeing it go down to $3,900 after spending $20,000. That is going to give you some emotional heartache, and you have to be prepared for that. And if you would have bought Bitcoin right here and right here, right here, even right here, right here, right here, you would have been way better off than just dumping a lump sum anywhere in those. Well, I guess at the end, of course, right there, that would have been a great entry. But look, hindsight is 2020. So you have to realize that and kind of place yourself. Okay, where are we now? And all the signs point that we're going to be in for another super cycle within the next 2 months here. So I'm really excited for that. But again, you want to manage your expectations and know that we can also see something completely different happen. So that's something that I kind of wanted to get out of the way first. But let's move on to why I invest in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, this comes out of decades of people being very unhappy with how the monetary system works for the elite, but not the rest of us. So whenever you realize that the monetary system is flawed or skewed towards the rich of the society, you understand that if we can have another system, then we would gladly choose that over the dollar. And for the longest time, there was no other system. Now, along comes Bitcoin, and it's basically testing the soundness of U.S. dollars, because that's what Bitcoin is all about, having sound money, something that everybody agrees has value, and we can transact that value in a decentralized and permissionless way. And so with Bitcoin, that's why I invest in it, because I don't believe in the current banking system. I believe that anytime that somebody does well in life and is getting paid more in US dollars, the Federal Reserve comes right up behind you and is adjusting inflation so that your dollars don't buy as much as it did before. So that's when you understand that with Bitcoin, it's a store of value to most people, because there can only be a certain amount of Bitcoin created, and that is directly contradictory to what the US dollar system does right now. And they just print dollars, and making the dollars that you're saving and that you've worked hard for, making them worth less and less and less. But the system is designed in such a way that you don't see the value being decreased in your banking account. You only see the prices of goods go up, and you can't afford what you were saving for in the first place. So that's where, if you would have held that cash into Bitcoin, Bitcoin appreciates with whenever you see inflation happening, because there's only a set amount of Bitcoin, no one can print them, so that's why we see the value go up over time. And the whole system is designed in such a way that the more they print, the more the price is going to go up on this side, because they're deflating their currency. They're basically devaluing their currency. Sorry, every day. And just that fact alone makes me more than glad to put any money that I'm able to earn directly into Bitcoin. So a lot of times when I'm getting paid, I'm buying Bitcoin, because I know that it's one of the only truly decentralized currencies in the world, and that's what I want to be in, because I believe in a truly decentralized society that's going to be fair for everybody. So that's why I buy Bitcoin. Now, the second coin that I get into is going to be Ethereum. Ethereum is this going to be a currency that has emerged that. So Bitcoin is there to transact value, and that's sending money from you from me to you, you to me, across the country. Anybody the same. Now, Ethereum is more so about having money that's programmable. So this is more so getting into things about ownership, and a good example of that is NFTs. So whenever you have a digital asset like a NFT, and you can prove ownership, that has inherent value. And we have a lot of institutions excited about Ethereum. We have a lot of money coming into that space. Now, something technical to understand about Ethereum is that with smart contracts, you're able to issue tokens, and these tokens are issued under Ethereum within the Ethereum network. And to be able to interact with these tokens, you have to use Ethereum for gas. So you're kind of trapped within the Ethereum network. And the third coin that I buy is going to be Cosmos. This is a coin that solves a different problem than Ethereum. Ethereum is there, like I said, for the smart money, has those tokenized assets that you're able to interact with, but are trapped within the Ethereum ecosystem, have to use that gas. With Cosmos, it's not a this is not, the vision is not to be the smart contract blockchain within the space. Cosmos is more of a router. So because you're trapped within that ecosystem, things aren't very sovereign. When you have to use a certain asset to be able to interact with something else, you're kind of restricted by the governance of that asset. So if they make a decision that you don't agree with, you're kind of stuck having to use it in some capacity. So in the world of being free, Cosmos has a different vision. They want to be the router of the interchain. They want to be able to allow someone to be on their own blockchain and have their own rules, and be able to interact completely within that space without having to interact with other blockchains in that way. So when you understand how networks work, and cryptocurrency is basically tokenized networks that have value because they're traded on an open market. Now, the value for me, and of course this is debatable, but value for me should come from utility. And when you have a utility for a cryptocurrency, you see a lot of traffic come into it, which is what happened with Ethereum. When you have that utility, and it was first to market on Ethereum, where you could issue those tokens under the smart contract, and it just exploded the area because that's a new innovation, and it brings a lot of people into it that want to participate in that kind of ecosystem. Now, when Ethereum grows and they make decisions that not everybody agrees with, these projects I feel are going to be seeking a way to be sovereign, and that's where Cosmos comes in. They offer that sovereignty to be able to interact within your own blockchain without being restricted. And they do this in a way where they're acting as the router. They're going to be providing security, which is huge, for these chains, so that they can interact in a secure, decentralized way that is completely permissionless. And we're building towards that goal. And the more and more we get closer to it, the more I see the value of Atom go up. So my thesis has been generally correct. Now, one thing I want to highlight is that as an investor, we seek undervalued assets so that we can take positions on those assets and gain financially from when they do well in the future, when the market realizes what those assets should be price-wise. And to me, that defines Cosmos Atom to a T, because anytime you see all these other coins that don't do anything, like Shiba and Dogecoin and all of that, it's just hype. And for me, when they don't do anything, that hype will die off and the price will go with it. But with Cosmos, you kind of, for me, I accumulate them to gain value, or to just basically hoard them, and then I stake them for the 11% that you get on network rewards, and also receive airdrops. So there's a lot of different value propositions for Cosmos, and it's one of the ones that I'm most bullish on, because the market is just, for lack of a better term, just sleeping on this amazing coin. So those are going to be basically the general coins that I buy with my US dollars. And then you stake them and generate rewards, which you can use to buy more crypto. So once you get a big enough machine staking, and you're able to use those rewards to get some substantial positions on other IBC assets, that's what I like to do. So definitely bullish on Cosmos. So whenever I get paid, I dump money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cosmos. This is not financial advice, but definitely look into those coins. So that's basically all I had today. Make sure to like if you made it this far. Put in the comment what you want to see and how you feel about it. If you have any questions, I'm here. I like to respond to people in the comments and talk about cryptocurrency. That's what I like to do 24/7. So I hope you have a great day and stay safe out there.